right now I'm at work again. Now a lot is going on because I have been spending a lot of money. And that's kind of like, oh, I'm not even wearing my seatbelt. Don't worry, I am in the parking lot, so it's like it never happened. But like I was saying, I've been spending a lot of money recently. I just graduated from college, so I got, you know, some extra money, and I've just been spending a lot of money on other stuff. I just bought a new camera. Wow, I need sunglasses. I just bought a new camera for the channel and to do some work in the future with. Oh my God, I can't even deal with this. My banner is not even low enough, and the sun is just beaming in my face. But yeah, I'm just really like don't have the funds to really do anything right now with the car, aside from maybe like little stuff. And what I mean by little stuff is maybe cutting the rear bumper, because, you know, as you know, my bumper decided to take an L and just fall off on 95 in the middle of the night, and I lost my license plate because of it. So there's a big gash, or at least a big black mark, where you can see it was like completely scraped for like a good mile or so. So that I'm probably just gonna cut that bumper and maybe respray it, make it look a little nicer. You know, this is not a show car, but I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to say about why I've not been active. So I'm just gonna probably cut this down to maybe 30 seconds, and I'm gonna get to the real point of the video, which is my 5 favorite automotive YouTubers. So coming in at number 1, my all-time favorite, the reason why I started making YouTube videos was because of this guy, and I kind of stole his format a little bit. If you do like, you know, your homework, and that is Offbeat Garage. Offbeat Garage is, you know, the guy that I really look up to. This guy started from nothing and built a full-on race car all by himself. That is dedication right there. He learned how to weld, and he learned how to make his own roll cage custom by himself. That is crazy. He's given me a lot of inspiration because he looked like he had no knowledge previously, and it was his first time doing all of this. And some of the things I just don't want to attempt because they're just too scary. But, you know, I tried painting a car on my own. That kind of worked out okay. My paint is kind of garbage, but, you know, it's a learning experience. I know how to paint a car now. And, you know, you just got to keep working on it, and then you'll just get better over time. So that's kind of cool. It's people like him that are a good influence to others to encourage, you know, DIY work and you know, just working on your car on your own. Next up is That Dude in Blue. I've been following That Dude in Blue for years now. I think about 3 years to be exact. And the way I found out about That Dude in Blue is actually kind of funny. I went to East Coast Honda Meet in 2014, a long time ago, right when I was in the beginning stage of liking cars and all that, and I was just, you know, I just liked everything. I thought everything was so cool. And I'm walking around doing my own thing, filming stuff, just filming cars to make a video on. You can go back and watch the video on how terrible it was. But I heard this guy, I'm filming, and I heard this guy talking in the background to all these people. Like, there's like 5 or 6 people gathered around him. And I'm like, who is this guy? And he's constantly bragging about all the cars that he's driving. He's like, yeah, like last week I drove this, and the other day I drove this. Dude, it's so awesome, da 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 da. And I'm like, who the heck is this kid? So I do my research, and I actually waited for people to post. I waited for people to post East Coast Honda Meet videos, because I saw he had a camera in his hand and he was doing his own filming. So I waited for the video to drop, and once I knew it was his video, I noticed that it had a lot of views behind it, and I'm like, okay, so this must be the guy that I met at East Coast Honda Meet. And sure enough, it was his name was That Dude in Blue. I saw the picture. Back then, I think his profile picture was a picture of his face, and I'm not sure if it's the same now, but back then it was a picture of his face, and he had only at the time 80,000 subscribers. 80,000. And at the time I was like, well, geez, that's a lot of subscribers that man has there. At the time I only had about 500, so that's a substantial amount. So I watched pretty much all his videos. I really like the guy. I've been watching him for a long time, so that's probably why I like him so much. And I kind of just enjoy his channel. I enjoy watching the 240 build. I'm not so much of a Mustang guy, but I do love the GT350 and the Z06. Those are my favorite American-made cars. So, you know, I don't mind it at all. Next up we have Adam LZ. Adam LZ is somebody I recently started getting into. He wasn't, you know, he's not somebody I watch a lot, and that's because vlogs are, I consider vlogs to be kind of not so good, because they'll say something in the thumbnail like, I just bought a new car, and the video is going to be like 15 or 20 minutes long, and you know, him buying the car is only like maybe about 2 minutes out of that entire 15 to 20 minutes. So, you know, I like to watch videos, and I like to get the information quick. I don't need to sit there and watch you go to Starbucks and buy your coffee. I don't need to see you driving around town, waving to people or whatever. Like, I don't need to see that. Like, just get to the point. Like, that's just me. Just get to the point, film what you need to film, and get out, and just cut the video, because all that extra stuff is just not really, I don't really find that interesting. So that's pretty much that with Adam LZ. Love his channel, love his car, even though it's not built, it's bought, but who cares? When you have money, you can do those kind of things. So it only really affects those who don't have the funds to do so. But that's kind of just how I see Adam LZ's channel. I like it, I don't mind it, and I love that Alberto joined the channel, because he's a really interesting guy. I don't really know how to explain that, but he's just a really interesting guy, and I'm glad he has his own channel, because I watch him occasionally from time to time. The guy is really knowledgeable. And number 4 would have to be Car Throttle. Everybody watches Car Throttle. If you've never seen a Car Throttle video, you clearly don't watch enough YouTube on the automotive side, because that guy is everywhere. That guy has made a video on just about everything. Come on, car, pass me already. Jeez, I'm trying to get over, man. I enjoy all of his content, and I'm so glad that he hopped onto the project stage. Now he's building a Miata. He's built a Lexus IS 300, which was cool. He had the BMarco seats in it. They were doing track runs with the FK2. I loved it. I loved all of that. So I really like the direction his channel's going, and that's kind of why I put him on this list, because I just love that channel and everything about it. Gotta save the best for last, right? Can't forget the seatbelt though. So I found this channel, I want to say about a couple years ago, right when I kind of got into time attack and all that other good stuff. I used to be like a hardcore drag type guy, and I thought that's all there was, you know, that's all that we have around here, that's all we can really do. And I didn't realize that you could get into time attack and stuff like that. And this channel is kind of like the main reason why I made this switch from drag racing to circuit racing, as a lot of people like to call it. And that channel is Miroshi. If you've never seen this channel, it might open your eyes up a little bit and make you want to, you know, venture out and try different things, maybe try circuit racing. I don't really plan on doing any circuit racing in my lifetime, kind of because it scares me a little bit. But aside from that, I mean, this channel has everything. It has all the old school footage of Keiichi Tsuchiya, the Spoon cars, Jay's Racing, pretty much everybody. So if you're into that, you know, 90s, 80s, 90s Japanese cars and racing back then, you really love this channel. So this channel really kind of like changed me, and that's why you know, I saved it for last, because I could talk about this channel for days, and all the Honda guys out there, you know, I recommend this channel before anything, because it's probably my favorite automotive channel to watch. But I mean, he does kind of like autocross and time attack too, and he's done little modifications here and there to his car, and I like to follow his build. That's the only true, you know, Integra channel that I follow on a day-to-day basis. Like every day I'm like just waiting. I'm just waiting for something new to drop, because that's how much I like that channel. Same goes for all the other 4 channels, and there's a bunch of other channels out there that I watch, but those top 5 channels are the ones I watch the most. So let me know down below who you guys watch, and please don't include me, because, you know, I'm not really a big YouTuber like that. So try to include other people who are kind of big that I, you know, maybe know, or just people that, you know, work on cars that you find their videos interesting. So that's gonna be the video for today, guys. Engine update. So my Hyundai is, or actually, I don't even know if I told you guys yet, I'm getting Hyundai. I already paid for it, so it's already ready to go. So once I get that, we're gonna put the engine together mid-June. It's happening. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have VTEC soon, and life's gonna be great. So I will see you guys in the next one.